And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
They go to the draw. Can't yank to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. To the air, it's Shaw. Here comes the heat. Jukes his way for more. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working that left side now. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he stopped just short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun to Gill, looking for room. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house.
Yeah, this is another long game, huh?
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Coming out with it, it's Newton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Beavers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch.
Taking a shot on the first play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. It's complete. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
That's on me.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Beavers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Running into the open space. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Shaw. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Gets it out fast. Good call, good execution. They move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Ooh.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tap. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. There he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hands.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I like the aggressive.
No, shut up.
Third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Turn turning it on.
Oh, man.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Forced out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. The Beavers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Beavers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Oregon State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggression. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. At the 30. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's y'all. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Georgia Tech! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Beavers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry up. To the air. It's Shaw. It's on target and complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's long.
How you squeeze that bitch?
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out from the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Let's go.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Extending the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air on second down. He's got it down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Back's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Back to throw, it's Shaw. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a... Oh, he's got some space.
Get up out of there. Get up out of there.
The 20, 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beavers! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 11 over Fresno State.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Oh,
If
I need
anything
my
else
tracks.
happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it.
Oh,
Back to you
baby.
guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Steps away.
Yeah.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard
Get your ass, nigga.
with a double-digit deficit here in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got it.
Yeah.
The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job.
Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is
they gave that nigga that bullshit.
The offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
That's Steve.
Eggs
her bitch.
Send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good.
Yeah, nigga just picking my niggas off, man.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Got his man.
He did not get the first. Oh my God, they gave that nigga that bullshit. Good coverage though.
The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, here we go, making niggas get hurt.
Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Grab near the sticks. It's Algier. Oh, what a cut! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Looking to throw, it's all. Trying to pull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll pull it on the read.
You know what you thought this was, huh?
A loss of a couple.
Yeah.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. That's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They take the lead with the 6.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody
That's
decides to
fine.
cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space. Good hustle by the
Got my niggas throwing picks.
At the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Under fire. Got a man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all this.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more with that trip to the house.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to
We get our field on 4th down, shit.
Build up some steam. When
Be
you got
alright.
speed like that, you can take it to the house. And that's
Just need
exactly
turnover.
what he did.
You just need one
And
turnover.
it'll be a touchback.
That'll do
Ball
it.
will come out to the 25-yard
One
line.
turnover, baby.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. Quick strike complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself.
Going, nigga. You don't see my nigga over there.
Loss of a couple. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Absolutely no.
What are you gonna do though? Oh, that's what we needed, Max.
And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit.
Yeah, that's
This
what
will
we
be the
needed.
2nd time they've had to kick it
What
away.
we needed, Majesty. Ah, shit, too many buttons. Too many buttons.
Catch if you don't have to.
Fuck.
Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Too many
They'll
fucking
start this
buttons.
drive at their own 48. Give to the running back.
Yeah.
Finally
Bitch, you
drag
got my
it down,
nigga
but
fucked
not
up.
before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Right.
We know this guy is
got
in
him
contention
fucked
right now
up,
for the Heisman
jeez.
Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Oh, come on, dog. Why they do that shit every fucking time, dog?
Pass the 10.
That's gay as fuck, dog. Come on, man.
Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
They always get that nigga that bullshit, man.
Individual effort by that big
Get on my
player.
fucking nerves. Let's go. God damn. As soon as I get a turnover, Y'all do some dumb shit like that.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver.
No, they gave you that shit, man. I'm tired of that shit.
Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
To the air on first down. And the pass falls.
Now you drop the balls. Get the fuck out of here with that catch.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver?
Come on.
It might be everybody based on the number
Man,
of
get out of
guys
here with
getting
that shit,
touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Over this shit. I'm tired of y'all doing
And a
that
chance
bullshit.
to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. Snowed under.
We ain't getting no yards on this.
No gain on the play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly,
The nigga with the best awareness can't even get the
them on
play.
ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
Ah, fuck that.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout.
God damn, hike the ball. Hope you get a flag.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They're working that left side.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Gets out of bounds after the
Come on,
play.
dog.
They'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To the air, it's Shaw. Makes the catch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run.
He didn't even get in there, though.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money.
We got time, dog. They just need to quit fucking. That's it. That's it. They give him the game.
Ready to send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Look, give him the game.
Feels the heat coming
Come on,
in.
dog.
Burns him up.
Ready to get this shit over
Another
with.
sack. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. There he goes. They bring him down, but a
They work on some niggas that they gonna get hurt.
position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Bro, how, dog? He's wide the fuck open, man. Oh, y'all kill me with this dumbass shit, bro.
And you see those balls
wide the fuck open every time, dog.
And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical
Yeah,
defense.
this game's full of shit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth the
wide open.
The long pass is incomplete.
But y'all won't give me that. Like, I don't get it.
Urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he missed it. No.
I'm done with this shit.